Girls are far more flirty than guys are, and it's a known fact that girls cannot resist flirting with guys that they are attracted to. Now, a lot of the girl's flirting technique is subconscious, which means she doesn't realise that she's doing it, and her natural instinct just takes over. This can make some of the things that she does while flirting very weird. Well, they still attract you to her so that they are not that weird, but they are strange things that her body lets happen. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you about 22 weird things that girls do when they are flirting with you. Like and subscribe. She is always smiling. A girl will look really happy if she's flirting with you, like really happy. You might notice her always smiling. Whether you are talking about something boring, like the errands that you had to run this week, or if it's something more exciting like your passions in life, well, she is smiling and excited to hear more. This shows that she is flirting with you because, let's face it, we all look better when we smile, right? She is excited when she is around you. You can tell when someone is excited to be around you. They seem happy, full of energy, and they speak quickly. If a girl is flirting with you, she will always be excited. Excitement helps her build up the courage to flirt and also adds energy into your conversation, which is always very important when flirting. She does not hesitate to touch you. She is confident enough to go in and touch you. Girls will normally not be the ones to make the first move, especially with touch. If she is the one leaning in and touching you, it's because she is flirting and has a lot of confidence pumping through her body. This is about the only time girls will put themselves out there and touch a guy, even when he has not touched her. She changes the way that she dresses. Maybe you work with her or you were friends before now. This gives you a unique insight into how she normally acts and dresses. Does she seem excited when she's around you now, unlike before? Is she dressing differently? Maybe you have only ever seen her in jeans, but now she's wearing dresses and heels. If this is the case, then that girl is definitely flirting with you. You feel sexual energy. It's actually quite difficult to explain what sexual energy feels like. It's an energy in the air between two people that is a little bit flirty and very hot. Although it is kind of difficult to explain, it's easy to feel. And if this is in the air, then so is the flirting. She sits close to you. When a girl is flirting with a guy, she will move in and sit closer to him. She wants to be as close as possible to you because she simply wants all of your attention. The closer she is, the more likely you are to talk to her, to look at her, and to touch her. And these are all the things that she wants. She flirts with her body. It's not just words that gives a girl away when she's flirting with you. It's also her actions. She might flick her hair over her shoulder or place her hand on your knee while you are both laughing. In these circumstances, she's not just speaking, she's showing you that she is flirting with her little gestures. Focus on eye contact. Is she avoiding your gaze? This is often a negative sign and might mean that she is avoiding talking to you. If she is shooting you looks from across the room or catching your gaze in a crowded space, then this is a better sign. Flirting is all about eye contact. If she does not give you any eye contact, it's a bad sign. If she gives you a lot of eye contact, it's a great sign and shows she is interested in you and is flirting with you. She chats a lot. She talks to you all the time. Whenever there's a hint of silence, she fills it in. It's not because she's finding the conversation awkward. It's because she wants to say as much as she possibly can to you, and she also might be a little bit nervous. If you find chatting with her easy, great, it's an awesome sign. Girls chat a lot when they want to get to know a guy, flirt with him, and when they are a little bit nervous around him. She locks the door to the room. Now, if she does this, things have probably gone a little past flirting and are really heating up. She gets nervous around you. Girls are often nervous around guys that they like and want to flirt with. She starts fiddling with things around her or biting her nails. These are standard things we all do when we are nervous. If a girl does this when she's around you, it shows you that she's nervous too. She mentions the future. When you think about flirting with a girl, you might often think that it only happens at the very beginning when you first meet a girl at a bar. This is not true though. Even when you are in a relationship, you flirt with your girlfriend. The type of flirting changes a little. It goes from "I love you" eyes to "I see a future with you." If your girlfriend starts joking about your future together and things you might do in the future together, like a holiday, then this is her flirting with you. It's just in a different way. She is fidgeting. Girls will often fidget with things around them when they are feeling nervous. They will also fidget though when they are flirting. Now this is because they are trying to focus on what they are doing, and surprisingly, fidgeting can help with this. She might pull a label off the bottle that she's drinking or fidget with her hair. It tells you that she is feeling something towards you. You are flirting with her. This is not totally something a girl does when she's flirting with you, but it still tells you a little about what is going on. If you find yourself flirting with a girl, then take note of how she replies. You can tell when a girl is flirting with you. She's gonna blush, play with her hair, and giggle a lot. Is she doing one or all of these things? Then if so, she's flirting back to your flirting. Great job. She asks you a lot of questions. She really wants to know everything about you. She asks you a lot of questions about yourself, but then listens carefully to what you say. No one is that interested in you, and it's clear that she's flirting with you. She bites her lips. When she looks at you, she bites the corner of her lips as if to say, "Kiss me, you fool." She is mirroring body language. Mirroring is basically copying someone else's body language. Now, she might be picking up her glass at the same time as you, or walking in a similar style to you all of a sudden. This shows that she likes you and has been learning your mannerisms even on a subconscious level. She does not move away when you enter her personal space. Everyone has an invisible bubble that they like people to enter. Now, they only really let friends, family, and people that they are romantically interested in into this space. If she lets you in, then it's a great sign and shows you that she is romantically interested in you, which probably means she's also flirting with you. She gives you opportunities. This one's my favorite tip, so listen up. She might be too shy to be the first one to start flirting, so instead she gives you these opportunities to flirt. She might flash you some sexy eye contact or start a conversation hoping that you will be the one to make it a little bit more flirty. She shows her body off. Whenever you see her, it is clear that she has put a lot of effort into looking good for you. She might be wearing a tight-fitted dress or a shirt or a short skirt. Now, when a girl does this, she wants to show off her body and make sure that you are paying attention and interested in her. She playfully hits you. Have you ever had a girl playfully hit you when you are having a flirty conversation? It's almost more of a tap than a hit, but for some reason it works as flirting. Most girls will do this around a guy, and it might seem like a weird thing to do, but it's a sign of her flirting. She compares your hand size. She puts her hand up to yours and compares the size. Normally, a guy's hand is always bigger than a woman's hand. Men historically have liked smaller women, which is why women still do this today. They want to show you that they are smaller than you, and yes, it might be a little bit cringy, but it's most definitely a flirting technique.